So, what does being woke mean? The term woke has become increasingly prevalent in recent years both in online and offline discourse. Woke is used to describe individuals who are socially and politically conscious, particularly regarding issues such as systemic racism, sexism, and homophobia. Its roots trace back to the early 1960s and 70s during the Black Power movement and civil rights era. Back then, it wasn't just about being woke, it was about consciousness. The concept emphasized the need for marginalized communities, particularly black people, to remain vigilant and aware of social injustices. Over time, the term woke has evolved beyond its original context to encompass a broader range of social issues. However, despite its positive origins, woke has been co-opted and weaponized by certain right-wing groups and politicians. They have exploited the term as part of a broader strategy to undermine progressive movements and create an all-encompassing term for what they hate. They have labeled anything they see as a threat for their conservative views as woke. They seek to portray woke people as radical extremists who want to bring about the end of the world with their woke ideology. This instills fear and panic in reactionary people around issues such as LGBTQ+ rights, immigration, etc. We see reactionary figures use the term woke in a pejorative way all the time.
Up yours, woke moralists.
Unfortunately, this constant misuse of the term has not only led to negative connotations and misconceptions about what it means to be woke, but it has also completely diluted the term. This dilution is due to it being used to refer to anyone the far right doesn't like, no matter who they are or what they believe in. Calling someone woke is just a knee-jerk reaction of reactionary people when they see something they don't like. Unfortunately, even supposed moderate centrists now have a negative idea of what the term means, and themselves use it as a pejorative term and are convinced being woke is bad and too extreme. Suddenly, we normalize the idea that being woke is bad. An example of it becoming more common for moderate individuals to use the term woke negatively is when we see reactionary public figures such as comedians often complaining about how they are no longer allowed to joke about what they want, citing the politically correct woke mob as the cause of their lack of free speech. They claim that woke people want to silence them and control comedy. However, this is simply their refusal to adapt to changing social norms. Comedy is meant to make people laugh, and there are many ways to achieve this. Jokes that make fun of certain groups can be funny, but if they don't land well and fail to make the intended audience laugh, then the only people laughing at the jokes are those with prejudice against that particular group. Many times the cause behind these instances is the jokes being insensitive, and rather than telling a joke about the group, you're merely making fun of them. Instead of updating their material to reflect societal progress, these comedians attribute their lack of success and the backlash they receive for their outdated and insensitive jokes to a non-existent threat. By doing so, they shift the criticism and avoid taking responsibility for their actions. Alongside woke, there is also the term woke ideology, which is used by conservatives to refer to what can only be described as an imaginary boogeyman and conspiracy theory that suggests that there exists a cultural Marxist conspiracy that wants to end humanity. The thing is, no individual who identifies or is called woke wants to end the world. It's very much the opposite. Their goal is to make the world a better place. The idea that progressive individuals are trying to cause the extinction of humanity is absurd, particularly when the accusers are those who are causing damage to the planet and bringing about a great extinction event. It's also worth reminding that the term cultural Marxism, which woke ideology is often linked with, is a far-right conspiracy theory that is known for its anti-Semitic views and wrongly attributes modern progressive movements, identity politics, and political correctness to the Frankfurt School. However, delving into this topic further is something we can save for another episode. The key takeaway here is that there is no such thing as woke ideology, and there is no cultural Marxism either. Despite attempts to defame the term, many continue to reclaim and redefine what it means to be woke. Being woke isn't about censorship. It's about empathy, awareness, and a commitment to social justice. It's recognizing and challenging systemic injustices, amplifying marginalized voices, and striving for a more equitable and inclusive society. In essence, being woke means being aware and actively engaged in the ongoing fight for equality and human rights for all. If someone calls you woke, be proud of it, own it, and make sure to make it clear that you are proud to be a progressive voice, which will not stop until we live in an egalitarian world. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support us, and also stay updated on future episodes, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Additionally, you can support us on Patreon or visit our website to learn about alternative non-monetary ways to support our work. Join our public Discord server to become part of our community and submit questions for our Q&A on the monthly Politdigm podcast. Also, don't forget to drop a comment with questions you would like us to cover. Anyways, good studies, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.